In this video, I'm gonna show you how I build my cold email machine that runs by itself. It books 20 to 30 high quality meetings each month without me doing much. And I'm not gonna hold anything back. I'm gonna show you the lead sources, the infrastructure, the campaigns, the offers, the AI agents, how I generate personalized replies and openers and the whole stuff. So stick to the end, and actually my goal is that you can follow these steps and implement it for yourself, because the beauty is I can still work on the business and on other stuff and the machine is running by itself. And it's not getting worse, it's not improving. Only when I go in and actually want to improve stuff and give it attention, it improves. But still, 20, 30 high quality meetings from one source and one channel is a nice number. And we book like 20% usually close rate on these. So like 5, 6, 7 new clients each month, which is enough for the growth. So without further ado, let's get started and hop into it. So cold email machine that runs by itself. This is the high level overview. We have leads that go in, meetings come out, and basically AI is handling the replies and everything. I don't have VAs on this. And here are some results, October 1st till the end of October. Right now it's 3rd of November. So around 32K emails sent, 2.6 reply rate, 35 opportunities, and we booked 22 calls out of these. With follow-ups, it's gonna be even more. So high level overview, one machine with 4 moving parts. First of all, we need the infrastructure, domains, inboxes, warm-ups to actually be able to send this volume and to land in the primary inbox. Don't worry, in the next few minutes, I'm gonna be showing you exactly how to set it up, giving you the tools and everything you need. Then we need campaigns, proven offers, and copy. We need, when we send to a list, to actually spark interest and get some replies back, and I'm gonna show you how we do it. Then we need leads, verified high intent prospects that we can actually put into the machine to get the meetings. And then there's an AI agent that handles replies, bookings directly and instantly. And I'm gonna show you the setup, how it works, how much it costs, and everything. And at the end, I just dump in the leads and everything else runs automatically. And then I'm showing up for the meetings. So that's the high level overview. Infrastructure setup. So goal is to build safe, scalable sending infrastructure. Infrastructure is basically your domains, your inboxes. With cold email, you're never using your main domain. You're actually buying similar domains that are redirecting to a main domain. And I'm gonna share with you how to actually do it. So setup example, 1 domain, 3 inboxes. Always use Google Workspace or Microsoft Office. This increases the likelihood that you're gonna actually land in the primary inbox a lot. Low send volume per email, so it's like after warm-up and everything, 15 to 20 emails per day per inbox. 200 inboxes, that's like 3,000 to 4,000 emails per day capacity. Total reach, let's say 15,000 plus prospects per month, because 3,000 emails per day, let's say 22 days, that's 66K, because we don't send on weekends. And divided by 4, because usually to one person we send 4 emails, that's around 15,000 prospects. And right now in this example, I actually send like half of that. So it's like 7,000 prospects, but we're gonna go into the campaign, and that's 0.5% positive reply rate, which is pretty nice. And these are high quality leads, so I could do some tweaks, get more positive replies and have more backend stuff, but this works pretty nice. So key tools, domain register, workspace accounts, warm-up tool. Why low volume? Better deliverability. And there's a lot of stuff actually how you can proceed with this, but I'm gonna link a video down below where I go super detailed into this. But at the end, what matters is I'm using actually instantly here. So these are the live campaigns, October and everything. And then here on Faris, I have 167 emails, and then we have Ryan as well. Okay, it's not loading Ryan. And basically there we have, I think, 45 more emails. Let me check this one. Yeah, 45. So that's like 210. And basically the setup is pretty simple here. We have the warm-ups that are being sent. We have first name, last name, signature. Daily campaign limit on this is 12. These are like not too old, I think 2 months. And then disable warm-up here and controlling this manually, and all of these settings are here. And basically right now we are 50% sending warm-ups and cold outbounds, but each of these emails can send 12, and then we're gonna be increasing it 40 and lowering the warm-up. So we want to look at it like the total send from an inbox, usually around 30 is right now the sweet spot. Okay, so the best tool to actually get this is Zapmail. I'm gonna link it down below. Okay, this is my account, but I can show you actually how it looks like. Zapmail. When you go here and you will click login and go to the process, but the beauty of this tool is that you actually can buy the domains, inboxes cheaply, very safely, paying by month. And when you want to actually like export it to Instantly Smart Lead or something that you're using, you export it and they do the whole setup like SPF, DKIM, DMARC, all this technical stuff, custom domain tracking, and it's super easy, straightforward. I use them a lot. I would definitely recommend you using it as well. So Google Workspaces on a monthly basis, let's say for 99 bucks, you get 30 inboxes. And for 30 inboxes, you need 10 domains. I think it's 15 bucks per domain per year. So that's like 150. So for 250 bucks first month, second month, it's 99 bucks. You have 30 inboxes that are Google Workspace, the best that you can actually send out there. And if you want Microsoft Office, if you want a device, the deliverability, stuff like this, you can do it through here as well. And basically with this, let's say you will be able to send like 600 emails per day. So it looks like this. And basically when you want, let's say, to export it, you have it in here. You can click just export and choose your tool that you're using, and it goes in there directly, and then you set up the warm-up and stuff. So pretty handy. Definitely you need the right infrastructure, because if you're sending emails and not landing in the primary inbox, then nothing else matters. So definitely invest in the right infrastructure. Second part is campaigns, copy, offers. And once infrastructure is done, next is finding winning campaigns. So define, offer clarity, what problem are you solving, copy that conversational, short, and human sales copy, and sequence of 3 to 4 follow-ups with value adds. Keep 2-3 proven templates rotating at all times. So right now, let's say you have the right infrastructure and you have the email. So you need, and you have your ICP. So getting good at copy and offers and everything and actually making this work comes down how much do you really understand your target audience, the pain points, what they are doing right now. And you can actually go with ChatGPT and different stuff really deeply into that and form really nice messaging about that. And basically the thing here is to have an amazing offer. So on cold email, you need to have an outstanding offer, like with risk reversal, with everything in there. The copy needs to be short but punchy. It needs like to hit, because there's long cold emails actually don't work in my case. The shorter the better, and kind of the structure that I'm just gonna go over, like you need some intro icebreaker, then you need a great pitch. If you can sauce it up with some proven testimonials, credibility, mention a few companies, and then a nice call to action, which usually the best one is like, hey, can I share with you a Loom how this works? This is a really soft yes ask compared to like, do you have time this week? Can we get on a call? Can I send you a proposal or something? Because this is a bigger yes ask. So you want the small one, and usually with a good Loom video and with a good strategy over there, you can convert a lot of these yeses into booked meetings. So let's go over copy here. Bam, 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 bam. So this is one of the campaigns that we recently ran. So it's on 79%. And the structure looks like this. We have a few steps. Sometimes we test a lot more steps in here, and then you see this one is outperforming these two. And basically then we pause the ones that are outperforming based on the reply rate and the opportunities it generates, and then for each step. So all of these are steps. And then based on the replies, you see like here, 1,500 emails sent, no opportunities. We close it down and focusing on this A step. And sequences in here, we are pitching our outbound services actually. And then we have these steps. So first step, it looks like this. When you click preview, let's say we take some of these and we take some lead. So, hey, Kelly, as president CEO of Elucid, ensuring consistent meetings for your innovative cardiovascular solutions while managing 51 plus employees must be an ongoing challenge. We build a system that delivers 20 plus qualified conversations a month, fully managed, no hiring, no ad spend. We work on the results first model. If we don't deliver, you don't pay. And then some credibility, and then actually pitching the loom. So this is a really nice structure. And don't worry, I'm gonna actually cover with you how to create these personalized openers. We are testing like different ones. In this case, it was a different one. And in this here case, it's personalized opener 3, so it's a different one. And using site syntax here, like hey, hi, hello, basically just to improve a little bit deliverability. And that's more or less it. Then next step, usually like going with no subject in here to be in the same thread, or going with something like this, and then quick idea about company name. And then third email is usually a pivot where we kind of go for different pain points. And then fourth email is usually without subject in the same thread to actually like goodbye, farewell, and try to get the yes. And in our case, we can see we got quite a few yeses, even on the last email, on the second one, first one, the third one could be definitely improved, only 2 ones here. So it looks like this. And as I said, I'm gonna touch another video down below where I actually go super detailed into how to craft your offer, create your copy, and everything. So you need infrastructure, you need to understand your audience, create amazing copy, and then you need leads. So core tools here are Apollo, Murena, LinkedIn scraping, Snowview, and email finder, and similar tools. Always filter by ICP, knowing your ideal customer profile, role, company, tech used, and stuff like this. Best performing high intent leads, job hiring, funding, tech change or something, because triggers are urgency and urgency is response. So I'm gonna go through a few of these tools. So one that we use is Murena, then Apollo, and different ones. So the easiest way to actually generate leads is like to go by search filters here and find a lot of people, even on Apollo, and scrape the people there, or email finder or whatever. But if you want to do it right, you want to find, depending on your industry, like high intent leads. So one way how we do it is actually we go on LinkedIn and we see companies, let's say for this example, doing outbound for clients, we see companies who are hiring for SDR, BDR, and these kind of roles, which means they want to scale, they want new meetings, they want actually to scale. And then we get this list of these companies with API scrapers, and then we run them through workflows to get the domains. And then with the domains, you can go into Apollo, Murena, whatever, an email finder to find the decision makers. You can automate all of this with NA10, but you can actually do it manual as well. You just need on API to run the scraper, get the list, and then what you will have is a list of companies that are actually explaining that they have a pain, right? They're hiring for a position, and then you can send emails to them, even with mentioning the position that they're hiring and actually why it's better to work with you. And then you usually get a lot higher response rates, positive reply rates, because these companies are in pain right now. If you can get to the right person, it will work out. When you get the leads, the next step is lead cleaning and verification. So the high and most important thing here is to actually have a big health score and to actually have really good deliverability, right? The right infrastructure, Google Workspace, Microsoft Office, CNAME setup, custom domain tracking, everything's in here. But if you start sending a lot of emails to actual clients where you will have high bounce rates, then you will infect your domains and everything will fall down. So what I use is Million Verifier. It's like pretty cheap, I think, for let's say 50,000 verification credits you get for $77, which is really good. But the thing with Million Verifier is, let's say if you put 10K leads in it, like 5K maybe will be verified, and then you have like 2.5, 3K these that are marked risky. And you don't want actually to use just the risky ones. So I use Bounce Ban, and they basically re-verify the catch-alls, the risky ones. And usually I get 50 to 60% out of those as well. So let's say I got 5K good ones from Million Verifier. I take the 3K, put it into Bounce Ban, and then I get 50% of them as good ones as well. So that's like additional 1,500. And this is really good. The deliverability and the response on this is really good because a lot of these big tools mark them as risky. A lot of people don't use them. And when you use a tool to re-verify, they don't get so many emails as the ones that are verified immediately. So you get like, I actually tested this, you get better response rates on these. So that's a little hack. And then when you have the leads, you will actually put them into the campaigns and everything into instantly. As I said, I won't guide you right now through step by step how to set up the campaign and everything. I'm gonna link a video down below, masterclass where you can follow it step by step. Okay, personalization and AI enrichment, really important. Run leads through an N10 workflow to generate personalized openers, 5 to 6 openers per lead usually. Test different variations in campaigns, personalization boost open and reply rates, and you use AI prompts and stuff like this. So how we do this is, let me open up. So we use Airtable, and in enrichment you can see like this is the lead, normal, what we have information. When we run it through the enrichment, we get stuff like this. I noticed DevLogix is committed to delivering robust cybersecurity solutions, which aligns with the challenge of securing more qualified leads. So this is a really nice icebreaker. Like we mentioned the company, we mention what they're doing, and then we align it with the problem that we're solving. Then 2, with DevLogix focus on cybersecurity, streaming qualified meetings without expanding your team is likely a key priority. Similar but different. 3, Science DevLogix is focused on delivering effective cybersecurity solutions. I imagine securing qualified clients is a key priority for a team. Similar but different. And then we have like different angles. I noticed that DevLogix is committed to providing robust cybersecurity solutions, which likely makes maintaining a steady stream of qualified conversations essential for your growth. And then here we go with the role. As president and CEO of DevLogix, I imagine delivering top-tier cybersecurity solutions for 51 plus employees while keeping a steady pipeline. So we mentioned like the role, then we mentioned the employee count. With over 200 employees at DevLogix, your role as president and CEO likely revolves around maintaining robust cybersecurity without drastically increasing resources. So basically when we get these, you can go into campaigns. Let me open up here a campaign and you can use them here, right? So we have some here like this one. What do you think name in the third step even? Let me just take one of my emails and one of these. So with 50 employees at AdMax, your role as CTO likely includes finding ways to enhance diagnostic efficiency without expanding the team, let's say. So we can use these openers and keep the vast majority of the email the same, which is really important. So you don't want all of this to be like random, then you cannot pull what's actually working better, but you want these openers to be different. And how we get these openers is like when we get the list, we run it through an N10 workflow. In this case, it looks like this. It takes data from Airtable, it loops over. Sometimes we use enrichment from website, but when we get the leads from a lead source called Morena, we have already like the company description. So we don't need to scrape the website to get some insight. And then we use the company description, the role, and the data that we got from the lead source to actually enrich it. We clean the company name, so you never want to reach out like, hey, Devox LLC. No one writes like this, but you want like to mention only Devox, let's say. Then we set fields here, and then we write these personalized openers. And basically each of these is writing one of these. There's a prompt with information in it to actually write all of these. And at the end, we update the Airtable with all of these, and we say, okay, it's enriched, yes, and then it will go to the other lead, and we can actually then enrich all by them. And for this kind of flow, I'm gonna attach a different video in the description where I go a lot more detailed on how to build this and how it's working, so that we keep this high level. So you get these personalized openers, and then at this case, you actually have the campaigns, you have the leads, you have the infrastructure, you know how to create the personalized openers. Then you want the replies to be handled, okay? So there's one thing in Instantly that's called the AI agent. You basically go in here, AI agent, you can build them in here, you click add new, you give it a name, let's say test, and then you have two options, like, okay, this one, and then here, like human in the loop, definitely start with human in the loop, and then you have autopilot, fully autonomous. After you actually see this one is working pretty nice, you can switch to this one. Agent should handle follow-ups. Yes. Agent should respond to automatic. Usually yes, because when it's no, then it won't remember when they're back and it cannot follow up. Handle objections, declines, negative replies. You can play with this one. Usually I have it as a no. And then you choose the campaigns in here. And then professional tone, standard, usually it's like this. And then you have this like communication style. So this is like our prompt in here. And then context and clarification prompt, handover and escalation prompt, and then other guidance and all of this. So in other guidance, we have like the loom that it should send, the follow-ups as it should do, follow-up 1, 2, 3, 4, and stuff like this. And then you save it, and it will basically do the handling for you. So here's like some stats you get last 4 weeks, involvement rate 96, almost 97%, total replies, human intervention needed, time saved, average confidence score. And then you see like, here's one follow-up. So this person send me the loom, and then it sent the loom October 30th, and yesterday, November 2nd, it done the follow-up. Most people saw, and then this is a follow-up to actually get them booked in. Okay, let me get back here. And then it handles replies, follow-ups, and stuff like this. So here, let's say this one. So it basically, hi Faris, apologies for the delay. Thank you for following that. I've shared your information with the team. And yeah, thanks for the heads up. Sounds good. And before this, it said yes. And then we send more information through along. So Instantly AI agent is pretty good, to be honest. We have it fully autonomous. You see like each day, every day, it's handling replies, sending follow-ups and everything. But it's a paid feature. You need credits. And usually it's like it costs $47 for 1,500 credits. Usually that's more than enough. And if you don't use the credits, you can like stack them up and buy some leads and stuff like this. So AI agent handling the replies. So the automation loop is pretty simple. Every 2 to 4 weeks, I generate new leads and clean and verify them, enrich them with personalization, dump them into running campaigns. So this is like the lazy management, let's say, without a lot of improvements and stuff. You have proven campaigns, ICP, you go generate new leads, you run them through cleaning, and you get them enriched. You download the CSV and dump them into the campaigns, and basically campaigns are already there, sending emails with the best variants, AI is handling the replies, you get meetings booked. Okay, that's the lazy part. The other part would be that you're always, which I recommend, are tweaking it, improving, having more variations, splitting up campaigns and stuff like this. So everything else, sending, replying, booking, runs automatically. It's a self-operating cold email machine. So 60 to 70 deliverability after verification, consistent pipeline, at least 10 to 20 meetings with this kind of infrastructure, but usually we get 20 to 30. Some months, even when we have some special campaigns, 40, 50 plus from this one channel. So key to improvement, keep testing subject lines, offers, follow-ups, monitor domain health and reply quality. So key takeaways: build a strong foundation, infrastructure, clean list. That's really, really important, because if you're sending emails and not landing in the inbox, in the primary inbox, then you're doing it wrong. Automate the middle, sending, replies, scheduling. So when you have running campaigns, when you have everything done, the replies AI agent, then you're just putting more leads into it. Focus your time only on lead sourcing and improvement. With this kind of system, you can actually focus a lot on finding the right leads, the triggers and everything, and then seeing what parts of the machine can you improve. And once the system works, it compounds every month, and you can actually scale it to different heights. So I hope you like this. This is like a high-level overview. As I mentioned, I'm gonna put links in the description where you can go more into the details on how to set up the campaigns, create copy, create these personalized openers. If you like this kind of stuff, and if you want my help to actually build out the full cold email infrastructure, even different systems like LinkedIn outbound, cold calling, I have my accelerator. You can check it out below, where I have calls in there, exclusive content, nothing from YouTube. It's hours and hours long, where I guide you step by step with ready prompts, with templates, NA10s and everything in it. So you can check it out. And other than that, don't forget to join my free group. It's a nice group, like-minded people, more YouTube stuff linked in there. And yeah, I hope you can implement this and actually get a running cold outbound machine for yourself as well. So thank you. Bye-bye.